Hello, dearies. Welcome back to my channel. I have returned with another deck unboxing slash walkthrough. Although in my enthusiasm, I went ahead and ripped off the plastic. Yeah, then I had reminded myself I needed to wait and do this review. But anyway, I was contacted recently by Lisa B, who is the creator of this lovely deck. And I get outreached quite a bit by folks looking to have me review or do a walkthrough of their deck. So I always go and take a peek first to make sure it's something that I think is going to resonate because, I want to be truthful and authentic in my reviews. And if it's just a style that's not really appealing to me, I don't want them to go through the effort of sending me the deck and whatnot. So, but I saw this one, I took a peek at it, and I was so excited. I loved the artwork, and it was just so, it had such a magical quality about it, the whole thing. And then it arrived in this huge box, and I was so excited. So, let's get right into it. As I said, it comes in this really sturdy box, which is quite nice. Put that aside. Oh, and it's got a nice bag too. Oh, I love that. That's fantastic. Okay. A companion book. Oh my goodness, it's a thick companion book. You can see it's, meaty. Now, this is great. This is like a separate purchase in and of itself, this beautiful book. Goes beyond the typical companion book that I am used to. It's fantastic. Love it. And of course we have the deck itself. Let's see here. These backs are really interesting. I think I'm just going to have to rip it. There we go. Oh my goodness, these are so cool. I really love the feel of them. The feel to me is similar. I also love the black edging. I am not a big fan of the gold or gilded edges. Silver is not too bad, but this black is amazing. I really, really like that. And it's all very matte, and they have that sort of stiff papery feel that I love. The Ophidia Rosa deck has a similar feel for those of you who are looking for a basis of comparison. I mean, the stock is really nice. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start flipping through because it's quite large, and I don't want this video to be too long. Let me just get situated. So here we have the arbuscular mycorrhiza, the alder, spider wasp. That's beautiful. The aspen, beech. I like that it has these trees because this is like, it'd be versatile for me because I work with OM so often. I might be able to use these for that as well. Birch polypore. And then just birch. The bitter oyster. Black locust. I really like the colors. On the camera, they're showing up a little bit brighter. They're a tad more muted, but still quite lovely. It's a nice contrast with the dark background. And you have to forgive me because some of these things I'm going to have to look up the pronunciations for. The chinosum, perhaps. Reindeer lichen. The detail is really stunning. You can see that there's little touches along the side as well, embellishments and additional drawings. The clay, clover, springtail, snail, cryptothalus, earthworm, fall webworm, the fern. It's just gorgeous. the fir, fire moss, fireweed, fumwort, something I'm actually not familiar with. I have to look that one up. The granite, hairy sedge, honeybee, pillow lichen, ivy-leaved toadflax, lamb's quarters. It's quite thorough. I mean, it's really great. The yellow meadow ant, wolf lichen, yarrow, lily of the valley, limestone. I like how it incorporates so many earth elements like clay and granite, limestone, all that sort of thing. The umbrella liverwort. It just adds another dimension. To me, it makes it much more versatile of a deck, which I really like. Feels like I have two here, but I guess not. The lodgepole pine. This is a great card. I love this. The stag beetle. Milk cap. Magnetite. Maybug. Mayfly. European oil beetle. Milking bonnet. It's got mushrooms too, which is really nice. Milkweed. Mugwort. The oak. I love that. Really cool. Obsidian. The pill millipede. Plantain. Snakefly. Sand. Sandstone. Spanish needle. I keep thinking I have two cards, but it's just that they're such a nice quality, heavy-duty cardstock. Snow lichen. Stinging nettle. The sweet-scented bedstraw. Aphid. Turkey tail. The witch's butter. It's interesting. Willow. Wood barley. Wood cow wheat. Brown roll rim. Really interested to take a look at the book and see some of the meanings behind these cards. The centipede. The chaga. The clouded Apollo. Death cap. Earth fan. Earwig. Glowworm, which we call fireflies here. Honey fungus. The hornbeam. Okay, checking. Don't want to miss any. Oh, mistletoe. I love this one. Shale. Slime mold. Spider mite. The deceiver. Interesting. And the tinder conch. Very cool. I mean, this deck is really absolutely gorgeous and obviously well made. Um, and I'm very much looking forward to looking into some of the meanings of these things. So, what I might do is post a part two after I've had a chance to look through the guide and offer some opinions on that as well. So, I think what I'll do is either attach it to the end of this video if I have time, because I'm hoping to post this this coming weekend, or if not, I will post it at a future date and talk a little bit about the deck and the book together. But no, at first glance, I'm really loving this. It's just beautiful and a very juicy deck and book combo that I really can't wait to dive into. And yeah, and don't forget too, it has this really cool little bag as well. The bag as well is really nicely made. It's like a canvas and very sturdy. Very impressed. Thank you, Lisa B, for sending this, and more to come. Okay, so I've had a chance to take a closer look through the companion, and as I suspected, it's quite thorough. Really well done. I'm going to put the cards out as well. Let me just stick them up here because I may want to refer to them as well. It's a good spot for them over here. Okay, so the book is broken down into chunks of the philosophy of the author and illustrator, some readings and spreads, descriptions of the cards, like meanings of the cards and whatnot. And then at the end, what I thought was really cool is she separated it all out into categories, symbols, timelines as well. So just, you know, if you wanted to go deeper, this is what you would look at here. So for instance, starts with, got the introduction. She has sort of a little map here of the card and what you're going to find in the card. There's symbols around here as well. And then again, in the back, she has what the symbols are, what the little things mean. And she even says some of the things are just purely decorative. So that's good too. And then it goes on into the spreads part. And again, all of the spreads are sort of related to nature, seedling, branch, that sort of thing. Networks, planting spread. And then we get into the descriptions of the cards and, you know, what they mean. So she has a lot of detailed information here as well as interpretations, just sort of associations with the cards, which is very helpful. And then that takes up a good section of the book. Oh, right. And then at the end here, we get into the categories. So soils, plants, flowers, grasses, that kind of thing, animals. And then symbols, individual symbols. You can see on some of the cards, there will be, see little symbols here. And so this is sort of a lexicon of the symbols that you might find and what they mean. So again, that's it's quite detailed. There's so much here, so much to interpret. And then the last thing is timelines. So this is pretty interesting too. So from rock, lichens, all the way through to sort of the pinnacle of a tree's life, and where the different cards might fall into this might indicate timing or where you are in a particular part of your spiritual cycle, an explanation of that as well. So anyway, very, very thorough. I am about to sit down and read it cover to cover, but I wanted to tack on just this little bit at the end to give you a little bit more information about this lovely deck. So thank you again for watching, dearies. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment below. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.